But so how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. There's a jazz festival that's gonna be outside of my apartment building all till this upcoming Monday. So that's no fun. Hey, what up? Huh? You're not my brother. I'm sorry. My sister must have caused some trouble for you. Look, you're gonna get lost if you keep that up. I told you to wait while I get you the balloon, didn't I? Stasi. Oh, here we go. We're gonna start with some reading. Time recalls a memory. That's right, Sky. It's gonna be all DMX. All DMX X gon' give it to ya. Gonna give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. Don't forget me now, you hear? Brother dear. The cry comes from behind as he wades through the post-town's crowd. At first, Kime does not realize that the person is addressing him, and he walks on in search of lodging for the night. But the cry comes again, all but clinging to him. Brother dear, big brother. This is puzzling. He last visited the town 80 years ago. There can't be anyone here who knows him. Wait, big brother, don't go. His puzzlement begins to take on an eerie edge, for the voice addressing him as big brother can only belong to an old woman. Without letting his guard down, he turns slowly. I definitely have, Sky. I believe it goes, go to sleep, slur, die, language, die. I believe that's some of the lyrics there, little part. Just as he thought is an old woman, dressed in the clothing of a young girl. The tiny old... That dab is good, sorry. Sorry, I didn't expect that dab to be so strong. Dressed in the clothing of a young girl, the tiny old woman is looking straight at Kime with a bright smile on her face. I think you may have the wrong person, he says, allowing his discomfort to show. No, I don't, he says with a big shake of the head and an expanding smile. Your big brother Kime. What? What's wrong, Kime? Did you forget me? Well, I mean, you can't place her. Even if he were to succeed in doing so, he knows he has no acquaintances in this town. He wonders, could this be a chance to re-encounter with someone he once met on the road? But no, he is sure he doesn't recognize her, and strangest of all, why should this woman who looks old enough to be his grandmother address him as big brother? You never know though. There could be children in here. No, there shouldn't be. That's why we have a mature channel warning, so I can say words like poop and crap and fart. Don't pretend you don't know who I am, Kime. You're so mean. She yells at him loudly enough that people in the crowd stop and stare at them. It is not just the fact that she is shouting, of course. People always have to shout to be heard in the crowded streets. That alone would not attract attention. The old woman's voice is different from a normal adult yell. It's like the innocent, unrestrained cry of a little girl who throws her body into her scream. People turn shocked expressions on the old woman and quickly avert their eyes. The dismay is understandable. The old woman has her stark white hair tied up with a colorful ribbon, and her dress has the same floral pattern and her floppy sleeves as a little girl's. Many of the passers-by look at the old woman with a mix of sympathy and pity on their faces. Gradually, Kime begins to comprehend the situation. This old woman has simply lived too long. This is why the past, locked away in her memory, has become a realer to her than the reality before her eyes. A middle-aged passerby tugs on Kime's elbow. If I were you, I would just walk away. Don't get involved with her. She'll be nothing but trouble. It's true, says the wife by his side, nodding. You're a stranger here, so you don't know, but this old woman is senile. You can ignore her. She'll forget everything in 5 minutes. They may be right, but the fact is this old woman knows Kime's name. And little girl part of her mind, she thinks Kime as her big brother. He tries probing his distant memories. He spent no more than a few days here so long ago. You get to know very few people, and there can't be any of those left who still remember him. When Kime goes on standing before the old woman, the nosy middle-aged couple become indignant. You try to be helpful, and what does it get you? Snorts the husband. Let them work it out themselves, as the wife. Let's just go, which they proceed to do. Winding up her voice for maximum shrillness, the old woman calls out to them as they walk off in a huff. Don't forget me now, you hear? In that instant, Kaim's memory makes the connection. The old woman greets his look of recognition with expression of joy. Do you remember me now? She cries. I'm Shushu. It's me, Shushu. He does remember. A little girl he met in this town 80 years ago. Perhaps 5 or 6 years old at the time, she was a precocious little thing whose lack of shyness with strangers came from her being the daughter of an innkeeper. Somewhere along the way, she had probably picked up a phrase she heard someone using, and so whenever a guest would depart after a number of days at the end, instead of standard goodbye or thank you, she would see the person off with a smile and a cheery, don't forget me now, you hear? Only now, when he is suddenly able to see the girl beneath the wrinkles, Kaim must avert his gaze from the old woman's face. What's wrong, big brother? He cannot bring himself to look directly at Shushu's vacant stare. 80 years have gone by. What can they talk about when a man who never ages meets a little girl from the distant past who has aged too much? Let me through here, please. Sorry, let me through here, please. Forcing his way through the crowd, a young man rushes up to where Shushu and Kaim are standing. Great-grandmother, how often do I have to ask you not to go out without telling me? After scolding the old woman, he turns to Kaim with an apologetic bow. I'm terribly sorry, sir, if she's been a bother to you. She's old and getting senile. I can hope you can forgive her. Shushu herself, however, angrily purses her lips and demands to know, what are you talking about? I'm just playing with big brother Kaim. What's wrong with that? She peers at the young man and asks, who are you? The young man turns a sad gaze on Kaim and begins to apologize again. With a pained smile, Kaim stops it. Kaim knows that at times it can be sadder and more heartbreaking for a life to be prolonged than for it to be cut short. Sad and heartbreaking though a life may be, however, no one has the right to trample on it. She just can't seem to get through her head that she's old. Even if I hold up a mirror to her, she asks, who's that old lady? The young man, whose name is Kosh, further explained the situation to Kaim. She might forget that she ate breakfast, but her memories from childhood can be clear as a bell. Kaim nods in silent understanding. Kosh and Kaim sit on a bench in the town plaza, watching Shushu pick flowers. She's apparently making a floral wreath for her long-lost big brother. But really, sir, do you have time for this? Weren't you in a hurry to get somewhere? No, I'm fine, don't worry. Thanks very much. He smiles for the first time and says, I haven't seen her this happy in ages. The young woman seems convinced that his great-grandmother has encountered in Kaim a person who resembles someone she knew as a child. Kaim allows him this. He knows that Kosh cannot and need not imagine the existence of a person who never ages. Her health has really deteriorated lately. Whenever she runs a fever, we wonder if this is going to be the end of her, and we prepare for the worst. But then she springs right back. Sometimes we joke that her mind is so far gone she's forgotten to die. Kaim sees the young man in profile. Kosh has a gentle smile on his face as he speaks of his great-grandmother. No doubt when he was little, she used to hold him and play with him. Grown up now, Kosh watches over his great-grandmother like a parent watching his own child. He calls out to her. That's nice, great-grandmother. I haven't seen you weave flowers together like that for a long time. Squatting in the grass with a fistful of flowers, Shushu answers, That's not true. I made a wreath for him yesterday. Then she says to Kaim, Isn't that right, big brother? You wore it in your hair for me, didn't you? Kaim cups his hands around his mouth and calls back to her. I certainly did. It smelled so nice. Shushu's face became a mass of joyful wrinkles. Overcome with emotion, Kosh bows his head. Kaim asks Kosh, Are you the one who takes care of her? Uh-huh. Me and my wife, Cynthia. How about your parents? Or even your grandparents? Are they still living? Kosh shrugs and says, I'm the only other member of my family left alive. Oh, geez. His grandparents both died in an epidemic 20 years ago. His father lost his life in the war that enveloped this area 10 years ago. His mother, Shushu's granddaughter, and aged more rapidly than her own mother, and the lamp of her life was snuffed out 5 years ago. I really like that line, and the lamp of her life was snuffed out 5 years ago. So my great-grandmother has to keep holding funerals over the years for her children and grandchildren. Before we noticed, she became the oldest person in town. Must be lonely living that way. I'm sure, answers Kaim. It might even be a kindness of the gods to let people fade out mentally when they've lived too long. At least that's how I've come to see it lately. You would think she would feel lonely to be left behind that way, but she's not lonely at all. To live long means you have a lot of memories. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in the world of your memories during the last days of your life. Shushu stands up, her arms filled with flowers. Big Brother Kaim, I'm going to make a floral wreath for you right now. And if I have any flowers left over, I'll make one for this other person too. Kaim and Kosh look at each other with bewildered smiles. Why are you smiling like that? Shushu asks. Aren't you two friends now? She opens her wrinkle-ringed eyes wide in surprise, gives the two men a joyful smile, and collapses into the grass. Kosh starts to run for the doctor, but Kaim grabs her arms and holds him back, saying, "You better stay with her." Ironically, Kaim, who can never truly know what it feels to age, has been present for that very reason at countless deaths over the years. His experience tells him that Shushu will not recover this time. Shushu is lying on her back where she has fallen. Her armloads of flowers now spread over her chest. Her face wears a smile. Wait just a minute, Big Brother Kaim, I'll make your wreath for you right away. Her mind is still lingering among her memories of the past. Will she say like this at the very end? Keep fighting, great-grandmother, don't let go. Kosh clings to her hand, tearfully shouting encouragement, but she may not even realize that this is her own great-grandson. It's me, great-grandmother, it's me, Kosh. You haven't forgotten me, have you? I bathed you last night. You knew who I was then, didn't you? Kosh appeals to her with all his might, but Shushu, a girlish smile on her lips, is departing for that distant world. I'm going to be a father soon, great-grandmother. Remember? I told you last night. Cynthia has a baby inside. It's going to make you a great-great-grandmother. Our family is going to grow, and another person will your flesh and blood. Still smiling, Shushu grasps one of the flowers on her chest in her trembling fingers. She thrusts it towards Kosh, and voice no more than a whisper, she says, "Don't forget me now, you hear?" Kosh doesn't understand. Indeed, how could he know the little phrase she always used to speak long before he was born? Kaim puts his arm around Kosh's shoulder and says, "Answer her." I know what you mean, great-grandmother. I won't forget you. I'll absolutely never forget you. Sorry. How could I forget my own great-grandmother? Don't forget me now, you hear? I won't forget you, great-grandmother. Believe me, I'll always remember you. Don't forget me now, you hear? Shushu closes her eyes and lays her hand on the flowers on her chest as if groping there for something. She seems almost to be trying to open the door where the memories are sealed. A soft breeze moves over her. The flowers adorning for her chest dance in the wind along with the memories. Surely among the memories is the Kaim of 80 years ago. Kaim snatches at one of the petals dancing in the wind and closing it in the palm of his hand. Shushu will never open her eyes again. She has left on a journey to a world where there is no past or present. The only ones she has left behind are Kaim, who will go on living forever, and Kosh, who is about to welcome a new life into the world. Clinging to her corpse, Kosh raises his tear-stained face to look at Kaim. Thank you so much, he says to Kaim the traveler. Thanks to you, my great-grandmother was so happy to be picking flowers at the very end. No, it wasn't thanks to me, Kaim says. He closes his fist on the petal in his hand and says to Kosh, I'm sure if she had made a wreath, she would have given it to your sweet new baby. Kosh shyly cocks his head and mutters, I hope you're right. But then, smiling through his tears, he declares, I'm sure you are. About that promise you made to her. Be good and don't forget. No, of course not. People go on living as long as they remain in someone's memory. With these words, Kaim begins to walk slowly away. Behind me hears Shushu's voice. Don't forget me now, big brother Kaim. You hear? It's the voice of the little girl from 80 years ago, ringing ever clear, sweet and innocent, declaring farewell to the man who will travel life forever. Jeez. They kind of just dump you out after those. Prone to reminiscing. What's the problem with reminiscing? I think that's alright. It's alright to think back upon fond memories. As long as you don't stay, become captive to those memories. I think when it comes to dealing with like long-term painful loss of maybe like parents or other loved ones, it can be sometimes challenging to move forward and not just become enshrouded and like just completely held in the memory of what was, and don't appreciate what is and what can still be. But I guess that's one of those lessons you just have to learn the hard way. Now, oops, I probably need some healing stuff. This probably isn't the place to do that, but one way to find out. Oh, it is. Welcome. We have a wide selection to choose from, so please look around as much as you like. Give me that healing ganja. Yeah, unfortunately that's how it goes often. Yeah, and it definitely can be recreated, you know, and that's the thing with fantasies. You know, things can never be as they have ever been, ever again, in any way, ever. So that's why it's really important to try to make sure you appreciate what is around you. Oh, I didn't know Persona Q2 came out already. You're gonna be crawling those dungeons, Dan Boo. Dungeon crawling Dan. DCD. And another word that starts with D that can also be used in that Dungeon Dan phrasing. Dungeon Damaging Dan. Nope, that's not it. Oh, Dungeon Demonstrous Dan. Or Demonstrous Dungeon Dan. We're getting there. But first, we're gonna get to the Crimson Forest. The Will of D. Is One Piece good, or is One Piece just extremely long?
Wow, it really is crimson.
We've been here before, you guys.
Well, I overheard in town that there's a reason this forest has been crimson for years.
Isn't it just the color of autumn leaves? Although, it is incredibly intense.
The reason the Queen forbade entry was because the Crimson Forest is cursed, stained with blood. It's also called the Forest of Sorrow.
Dan is diligently discovering dungeons. I do like that.
What? Blood?
Oh, don't be a wimp.
It was 500 years ago, wasn't it?
Huh?
Oh, that. Huh.
What? Tell me.
500 years ago, a country to the east invaded Numara. This forest is now crimson, the color of the blood from those who fell in that battle. Who knows how many thousands of forgotten soldiers lie beneath the soil, staining this forest red for eternity.
Staying this forest red for eternity. I really like the way that sounds. Soil staining this forest red for eternity. Huh. Oh, Stacy's got it shut down. We probably lost Dan at this point. Deep in that Persona Q2. Let me know how that goes. I had Persona Q the original, and all it ever did was crash as soon as I beat the first dungeon. Over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, it's Air. Welcome, my friend. How you doing? Let's see. So we've run to the left before. What happens if I run to the right? I feel like that should be something. Oh, rhyme. think I have. It got you chin quivering. Yeah, buddy. Free 99. Did you pick up Untold Stories on the Epic Store the other day, or? It was also free on the Epic Store. Nothing's happening. Looks like something made by the Eastern Tribe. I guess it wouldn't respond to us since we don't know any spirit magic. You should grab it. It's a pretty interesting pretty interesting game with a set of episodes. It's Annabelle. Hello, my friend. It's good to see you. How have you been? What does this want me? Video game, what would you like for me to do? Yeah.
Don't let him get away!
I forgot we have a fourth on our team right now. Cast some magics. You're a wind, so you probably don't like fire. And she's a healer, so let's just defend. Oh. I'm very good. I'm sorry, this game's just making a lot of sounds in my ear. So you don't know how you feel about it. Well, the best thing about hair is that it should grow back in this particular situation, Annabelle. But I'm sure it looks good. I mean, me personally, as for the insight that you weren't asking for, I tend to like short hair on people in general. It seems like it's either extremely hard, extremely easy to keep up, depending on which woman I might ask about it as well. So I don't know, but I'm sure it looks good. Just takes some getting used to. Change is like that. Change be like that. Yeah, just defend. How is it so easy to get perfect with him, but not easy to get? What a weird amount of damage. Ah, yes. You have the, yeah, give me a Zephyr. I'll take that. Is this the first time you've had really short hair? Or shorter than usual hair? Really, that's the question. Like, how short is short? Mr. Bushido. Oh, body paralyzed. How are you doing today, Mr. Bushido? It's good to see you. I'm feeling strong in this Lost Odyssey right now. Feeling good. I don't need to worry about that. I need to do this eventually. That's an honest mistake to make, Mr. Bushido. Pecan pie is pretty good.
That wasn't very fun.
Well, Annabelle, I admire you for taking that strong step. And doing a thing that you've not done before. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a hard thing to do. To match pecan pie. Okay, so skill link on Cook. Let's go ahead and skill link Cooks. Boost HP stored by healing magic. We definitely need that. Yeah, big hair changes are a big deal. Especially when you're young, it seems like a very big deal, but then it's like, oh wait, hair just becomes another thing. Then you move on. Oh, life. Release a spellcasting time. I feel like I wish that I could give that to our boy here, since he does most of the magic casting, but let's just life happens. In the best of cases, at least, it happens for her. Sure. Let's do this one. Angel Heart. Oops. Yeah, you. Nope, you. Cook, give me that. Of course, Annabelle. You're allowed to post what you'd like. It's an open place that is safe for conversation and free of judgment. Wow. Of out loud judgment, I guess. I don't know. But no, you can definitely post it. Go ahead. We'd like to see it. Oh, let's see. Crisis boost. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on. I feel like I got a new well, I mean, I want to say like judgment free because like everybody makes goofs. We love our goof mops. You gots to make goose, but I don't think we make goose at people's expenses, generally speaking. Let's do that. Well, yeah, you do that. Earth ring inflicts earth damage, water damage. So she cannot do. Well, now she has the ability to do all kinds of stuff. Put the earth ring on her. Bruiser ring, you keep that. Aim ring, bio ring. Alright there. Hey, I don't have to stream it if you want me to just play it. I can give you some bad feedback like needs more robots. Hey, Air, I think this part right here might need a little bit more robots. Yeah, one more robot, please. Thank you. Yes, a Gundam. Yeah. Go ahead and use a licensed Gundam product. What are you trying to say, Air? That I don't generally have notable reactions to things? Oh, I reflex.
Do not underestimate me.
I don't like these enemies. Oh, Air. Nice. Yeah, exactly. More reflexing on these fools. Hit him with a sword. Hit him with that. You do this. And you do do that. Sound. These sound effects are a little unexpected. No. Stop. Let's go ahead and hit you with another ground because they hated it. Die. I'm sure it's just fine, Annabelle. I'm proud of you for sharing it. I'm sure it looks very good. If these mother lovers don't die. There we go. You're dead. You're dead. Oops. Die, please. There you go. Don't call for reinforcements. This is how we do it now. I think should do it. Nope. See, Kuro's trustworthy. I believe Kuro. Oh, it's only yourself. Just, oh my god, stop healing. See, look, Stazia agrees. It's all good.
That wasn't very fun.
That wasn't very fun. Oh, that's awesome, Annabelle. We're gonna go to the deep. Oh, that's a weird little run. Looking like a old Final Fantasy character.
I wonder if he slipped.
It's Mac.
It's not too bright after all.
This voice.
Mac must be ahead of us. Let's go.
The voice in that little girl suddenly sounded like someone who it definitely is not, but look kind of neat. Let me ram that way. Alright, cool. Worked out. But as usual, I'd like to say thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Or today, I guess, for me. Super night for some. Like late night, and I appreciate that. I do intend this weekend to begin the weekend of streaming Tales on the weekends for, well, Trails. Trails with East on the Saturday and Sunday morning. So we'll do, instead of what we would usually do on Friday, which is East, we're going to do Prey on Friday. Saturday morning for 4, there's going to be Trails in the Sky and East. Then Sunday is also going to be 4 more hours of Trails in the Sky. So we'll end up with 4 more hours a week of Trails. So that's what I think is the good idea. Then all my other homies that like the Trails, my foreign lands, will not have to stay up so late. Yeah, it's super late. Crystal fragment obtained. All my super passengers from the foreign lands, the exotic lands. Oh, it's still lost, Mr. RPG. Yeah, like for me right now, it's like it's 6:40 p.m. So you guys are like, what, 5 hours? And I know that people that mostly dig on Trails are at least that far away in time zone, so I want to support that. Get the people what they want when they want it. And also, I love streaming. I love playing JRPGs first thing in the morning. I'm the master of rules. Actually, Stuzzy's the master of rules. I tapped it too hard. I don't know what I picked up. Stuzzy's a hero. Okay. We've looped back around. And we're gonna head this way. Oh, you know, that random battle frequency is pretty low. Can't be mad about that. I don't want anything to do with this. Fate's ruler. Oh, look at that fancy dodge. Yo. Yo, did you see that damage this guy did to me? I feel that. I actually agree with Stuzzy. You all are my heroes. The heroes who watch me like having to watch me play these games this way I play them. Somebody hit Kime. Boy, that thing hit real hard. It hurt my guy's spirit. I can tell they're really sad after that fight. Like, man, guys, what happened? That little shining silvery thing did some sweet dance move dodges. And it ran away. What's this way? Treasure. I wish they would just give us treasure chests and not have to ram things like this. Seed obtained. And nobody made a joke. Hey. This app obviously is going to turn into something at some point, because I've seen those little circles, those little discs in every section of this forest.
You want a piece of me?
I wish your mouth moved right there. Whoa. That's a real mix of enemy types we have there. Okay, earth and hardened, so no reason to attack with no reason to attack it with anything other than magic. That's back row. Do I have anything that shoots water? No, well, good enough. We're all gonna cast Flare on this boy and see if he feels bad about it. Ouch. He really didn't care that much about it. Boy, they just hate Kime, don't they? Out on his feet. And let's try wind. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have been worse. They did wake up Kime. So those guys hate wind. Noted. I hope you guys have some fun plans coming up this weekend. For me, it's a long one, a long weekend. For a late or Memorial Day on Monday. And tomorrow I'm working from home. Which means I'm going to be probably playing Monster Hunter with my work laptop beside me. 3 days off will be crazy. Don't get into too much trouble, Stuzzy. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the legit working from home. I wonder why, like, the view of some of these enemies kind of looks glitchy. Like, it's stopping, but I guess it's like part of the aesthetic of the area. I still don't understand it. Didn't mean to hit with her. Oh, full week off next week. That's awesome. They're gonna do anything cool, Annabelle? I usually do work when I'm at home, but weirdly enough, this is the tomorrow's gonna be the last day of me in my previous role, and I start theoretically Monday in a new role at work. So, oh man, it must be nice. I can't even party in town. I can't party anywhere anymore. Old bones. Yep, switch it over to CEO. Actually, you know what? I really don't ever get to any details about anything I do at work. I mean, I don't know why. I guess I assume that'd be boring to everyone. Time learned Angel Heart. And you got the MP back. Yo. And we lost it all. Annabelle, how's your life so much better than mine? Just jealous. I'm having a jealousy attack. My first girlfriend was Scottish. Her dad was the pastor at the private school church that I went to. And that's all I'm going to say about that story. Skills. So what else can we link up to? Can we do... I feel like prayer is going to be good. Clean the bathroom. My friends are so old they don't have birthdays anymore. That got real dark. I didn't mean to be a dark joke. It's not like they're dead. It's just you know, like they don't celebrate the parties anymore. They still have birthday. They reach New Year's. It's not birthday like get-togethers. Half Scottish. I'm not gonna do another accent again. Anti-paralysis. I need to start just using these all of the skill seeds. I got my slot seeds. I have a lot of them now. So let's set this Angel Heart, black magic, black white magic. Level 2 black white magic. We'll leave you here. No need for white magic. Edinburgh. I hate surprises. Like, I don't like surprise parties. I don't like surprise anything. I like to always know exactly what's gonna happen. Because I have a control issue. Relax. Steal's one. I think I should keep the steal. Because you always like to steal in these kinds of games. There's always the opportunity. And I think I probably should be careful with this character in my party. Because I want to learn all the skills I can from her before she potentially leaves the party. I'd probably need to be cognizant of that and make sure I keep my saves in the right spaces. Let's see. So you're learning something. Everybody's learning something, right? Lane skills, prayer. Both of them are learning prayer. Okay. Radical. Radical. Called them wee laddies. Like, I think accents are really interesting. Like, it's hard for me to notice that I do have an accent at all. But, and then sometimes I talk to people and I feel like I sound like a country bumpkin. I wish I knew more about the different accents that exist in Europe. Everything just sounds like, oh, sounds important. Better listen to that person. They got a British accent or a Scottish accent. Better listen, they're probably my manager. What's this? Okay, not exactly what I said. Leave this place at once if thy life is dear to thee. Yuri shall befall those who defile this holy shrine. Kirito, aka Big Suze. How are you doing today? Okay, don't do that. This is gonna lead to a boss fight, isn't it? So it looks like there's nothing this way. So that must mean that's the path to loot. This is gonna be a puzzle, huh? Alright. Well, this is gonna go real well, I'm sure. Oh, I love that emote.
Got it.
I'm very pleased with the results, Kirito. Let's see. Kind. We can fire, 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 wind, fire. I really need something to do with fire. It probably shouldn't be fire. West Flemish. I think I've only heard you speak out loud once ever, Kuro, when you were streaming some trails. Cook. Bling, 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 bling. Good. Good. One's down. Oh, 420. Your front, we need to probably attack you pretty hard. Yeah, you go ahead and lighten. Actually, no. Wind hates fire. And you go ahead and try to heal Seth. There we go. Not enough hit points. We're gonna have to heal a little more. Ugh, dead. Oh, not dead. Rest in peace. Nice. There we go.
I am the greatest.
Dust. Dust means thirsty in West Flemish. Level 3 black magic on Jensen. You guys can't hear it, but the jazz music has begun outside. They're not playing jazz music. I don't know that song's name, but that's what they're playing, and it's real loud. My heart is in a learner, blah blah na 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 na. Jen, welcome. That nasty man is here, Jen. That nasty man. 2019 is year of the nasty man. Nasty man streaming. Nasty man streaming. This is fun. Why'd you stop doing it? You know what you gotta do with it. Why are you stopping? It obviously has to go that way. Why won't you let me go, video game? Wait, so does it not go there then, I guess, what they're trying to say? I mean, pretty much, Jen. I'm like, yo, this... Oh, here we go. No, this is just not where it goes, and it... Yeah, I guess that's just not it. That ain't it, Chief, is what the video game is trying to tell me. Or, okay, let's try it on the big hovery thing. Maybe this is it. Okay, I'm just gonna run over here and see what... Tablet fragment obtained. What a game. I would like to save, thank you. So it looks to me like there's another boulder back there in the back. Another boulder. No, it's untouchable. Okay, thank goodness. Let's go back down then. But Jen, how are you doing today? Thank you again for joining. I really am appreciative. It's like feeling great out here today. Feeling good. Hanging out with my friends. Ah, something just closed. What the heck was that? The door just closed by itself. Is this some of that spirit magic stuff? Are you describing a thing that you use every day, Jansen? It is nice. Uh-oh. It's not nice anymore. It was nice. And I got this game turned into some sort of action platformer.
Say your prayers.
Really? Okay. Let's try to steal. You do attack, spell, do prism. And use the skill to actually speed him up. Well, thanks, Kuro. Best ending ever? I need to check it out. Yeah, and nice job, Sky. Forgot it had to open. Can't stop the signal, baby. It's coming out. Slow me down. They hated that move. Go ahead and actually throw her a mana herb. Oh. Oh. How is it that I managed to miss Code Geass? Like, I've heard a bit about it and heard like a lot of positive things, so I just never watched it. Maybe that's what I'll watch tomorrow in the background of my monster hunting.
There's no rhyme or reason to battle.
It's a weird thing to say after a fight. There's no rhyme or reason for battle. Man, it was really neat that time I was running up that cliff and then got hit by a damn boulder. That's exactly how I wanted to spend my day. Geass. Like Australia, Geass. Code Geass. Geass. Man, I sound like I'm saying a thing crazy. I don't want to miss stuff. Now, so where's this taking me right now? G? Like Code Geass. Geass. Is it a word they actually say in the show a lot? I can imagine how frustrated you guys are getting at me trying to say this word. Treasure. Oh, Code Geass. Code Geass. Duh. Hello, Stardust. How are you doing today? Welcome. Oh, hunted too many monsters last night. Okay, well, bye then too. You have a great stream. Let's see. So we got the new ring, the luck ring. You have this Holy Night Charm. I don't necessarily care about that. Critical heal, anti-paralysis. Sage protection. You were probably... Oh, you really... You were... What? Oh, Sky. Yeah, you're definitely... Yeah, you were wrong. First of all, Monster Hunter is super not Western. Thanks, Stardust. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. You can't hear me. I think you need to turn your sound on. Thanks for the bits, Stardust. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Stardust. You got it. Sage's protection. So you probably... Yeah, so he can't learn that. That's fine. Holy Night Charm. So you just keep the thing that makes you cast fast. Oh, snappy. I can't believe I've yet to find a single actual weapon for a character. There must not be many in this game. I was not about to insult you. I'm surprised that you knew that it was you thought it was a Western RPG. It's like super Japanese. Monster Hunter is like a franchise as old as time. As old as time, Sky. About to insult you because you didn't know who Monster Hunter was. I would not insult you for that. Because Monster Hunter has been so esoteric for such a long time, and this is in this Monster Hunter world, which is like still super convoluted, is like the most accessible one they've made, which tells you a lot. Hey, I got you, Sky. I got you. One hundo P, I heard, is what young people say. I was at work and a young person said 100 P for 100%. I was like, that's impressive, young person. Tell me more of these young people things. Relax. They said 100 P, like hundo, like 100. McCall said 100, hundo, and said 100 P for percent. So it was 100 P. And I was like, huh, cool. Way to go, 20-something-year-old. I didn't say it like negatively to being that young. It's just, you know, that's the way to denote that person at that time. Sorcerer's Shrine. I don't know. I think it's a new thing. Who knows? Maybe it's just teens that say it. Maybe if we played Fortnite, we'd hear it or something. Yeah, I know, right? I was about 20-something, almost 14 years ago. No, I mean, I was almost 20-something 3 years ago. I was almost 20 13 years ago. There we go. Man, my math is really good. I'm glad they paid me the big bucks. Maybe it's an American thing, Sky. I don't know. And I'm also like not very good at explaining this stuff either. I'm an old young man. Yeah, people love that one, and I dislike that one. What's Fanito? Alright, Annabelle, you have a good sleep, and have a good day, I guess, at school for your long break next week. And like I said, feel free to hang out in the Discord and chat with everyone. We're super chill, no worries. Looking forward to seeing that cool hair. That's not the way to go. All this running around the boulders was not optimal. So there's the middle path. Oh, finito. Oh no, Kuro. I'm grabbing my phone for a reason. Because I too play Honkai Impact. And it is a pretty good game, actually. It's currently installed on my smartphone as well. It's pretty good. That over there looks dangerous. iPhone gang gang. Boom, look at that picture in picture. You might want to call me a puzzle solver. Woohoo, we did it. Alright then, let's hurry on. The Honkai Impact is actually pretty good. Oh, is that a safe spot down there? Fruits. Should have went there first. That would be pretty much anyone I would probably mock for having a Android phone. I don't care if it's the most used platform. You just want a phone that works. My brother also uses a Android phone. Why? Why? Does it, Kuro? Do you use all the customization features? Like have extra tiles on your screens and stuff, or any type of customization you'd like? Android's fine if you're creative, but I'm not. So I have to just use an iPhone and be a sheep. Be a sheeple. But I used to have a Samsung Galaxy Mega before the iPhones made big phones. Because I'll take a big phone over. Oh no, I just missed a treasure chest. Oh, it's gonna be a boss battle right now. See, I like the overlays on Android though. Like that's the only reason I have one, is for all the custom like tiles and all the things you can do with it. I used to have a dope like home screen. Super fresh. This kid's possessed.
Wow. Puberty's weird.
Puberty's weird. It would have to be
Now I understand why it's a
2000, maybe 11.
Mac!
Wait.
But he's calling me!
Mac is possessed by the forest. If you get too close, you might end up cursed also.
I have to save him.
No! Bad idea!
There goes our healer.
Bad idea! I just told you that!
Just do this.
Is anyone listening to me?
Hey Stuzzy, do you prefer Android?
This does not look good!
Detroit become human. I feel you on that, Kuro. iPhones are getting really expensive. This battle's gonna suck. I'm afraid to hit the tentacle that's holding the child. See if I can seal something. Oh. It does kind of remind me of some more too, actually. The whole thing, but this whole game reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy X. Let's see if we can hit him with fire. Well, rip. Thanks for the thanks for the faith, Kuro. Yeah, for sure, Sky. Yeah, it does. And it has like infinite turns. It's still rip. You're probably right, actually. Let's stick with attacking B. Now let's throw. Trying to throw cook anything, or am I just like destined to like? Yeah, I can't heal friendly, so I guess all I can do is just keep trying to attack magic at it. That thing definitely looks like it like it ate a tentacle of some sort. Oh, still too fast, huh? So I can't hit Tentacle B anymore. I was aiming for Tentacle D. Yep, exactly. It's clocked down, but different. So maybe ground works a little better. Either way you look at it, we kind of have to hurry. I will say what was probably a good move was doing the all like protect in the beginning. Leave her alone. $151. There goes one more arm down. So the thing is, should I attack the tentacle that's holding her? That may seem like the thing to do now. Let's... Oh, you're doing it so good, Cora. If I could go back in time. Are you talking about Prison Break, the show with Wentworth Miller? I think his name is. Who I believe ends up with having the prison like tattooed on his body or something like that. This one doesn't seem to care about physical attack. This is bad. Yeah, I've not seen it, but I mean, I guess I know a bit about it. I've heard it's pretty good. That dude Wentworth Miller is a pretty good actor. This girl I used to be friends with in college had a boyfriend that literally looked exactly like Wentworth Miller. This is game over me, okay? I get it.
No.
Yeah, game over. I got it. Yeah, that one only wanted the magic. You know what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and aim for the arm that's holding her first. Season 4 is boring in the start. That means you watched all the season before that. Okay, so we're still gonna do the all shield. We'll bust that arm up with the best we can that's holding her and see if she can get free. Then we might be better off. So Kime, do that thing you did last time. This, you do a ground on tentacle C. Looks like it's holding her. There's a movie? I didn't know that. Tentacle C. Yeah, but you hated that. Don't cast any more stuff, though. I didn't know. I definitely didn't know that movie existed. Kime, you are going to do some magic at that arm. Magic arm C. Wait, did I pick Flare? Yeah, Flare. Ric Flair on it. Flare C. That makes sense, does he? Yeah, that's kind of what I heard as well. Why they would say that Apple doesn't have viruses. I can't believe I aimed for the wrong one. Put my little girl down. Damn it. Okay, heal Kime. You heal Seth, and you do a spell.
Okay.
Good old cost-benefit analysis you got there, Cora. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Let my little girl loose. Run over here, please. Run. Thank you. Okay. Now I believe Tentacle B likes physical attacks. You're gonna keep doing that good old flare on Tentacle B, and you, my dear child, will heal yourself. Good old cook on cook action. Ouchies. Cook is extra squishy. Well, they're trying to bang on the front row. Norton. I use Vera for antivirus. Okay. you get rid of black magic. And you, child, see if you can get off this all heal. You may die. See what happens. One less arm. Flare it up, baby. It grows on you. Let's attack Tentacle D. Seth also attacked Tentacle D. Jensen just keep flaring. And you do do that. Cook. Alright, let's get Cook back up. Angel's Plume. Angel's Plume. Yeah, super Omega wrecked. That's where she gets her being human and not immortal like us. Unlucky. Okay, spell. Flare that arm. Something tells me the real fight's gonna begin whenever we destroy these arms. Let the little boy go. Yeah, I knew it. The real fight begins. Okay, let's healing herb. Pretty much everybody needs to get healed. Time, heal yourself. Cool, Stassi, have fun. I'm a ghost now. Healing. Cook, because you might die. Jansen, also heal yourself. And you heal Seth.
Okay.
I should have just made everybody heal themselves individually, then this wouldn't be potentially confusing. Alert ghost. Well, Kirito, you're in the strangely specific position to be a person to create one. Leave that back row alone. I gotta beat the hell out of Mac. Know yourself. And I don't know how that would help me right now. Spell. Heal yourself. Cook.
Mac's in the way. If we attack, we're gonna hurt him.
There's nothing he can do. The forest is controlling him.
But we've got to get around him somehow.
I wonder if there's a way to neutralize him without hurting him.
Guy's nothing but trouble. How about knocking him out?
Well. Cook's gonna die again.
History.
So, do I have any spells? Do we have like any sleep spells? Paralyze? Let's go ahead and see if we can paralyze. Or sleep probably seems better. And then Jansen, you go ahead and just defend.
Okay.
Down you go, kid.
History.
Hello, Gia. Hello, my dear friend. Congratulations on beating that Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's probably the name of that game. I bet. Little girl, you are very dead. So how was your stream? Did you have fun? Of course, everybody make sure to check out Elodia. She's awesome streamer, period. So, yeah, hit it with a sword. You're hurt, so you gotta heal. Actually, you know what? Take it back. You do a spell. Cast. Oh, snaps. Time, you got no MP either. Good. And you can always go back and play a little bit more with their. I forget his name, but that boy in that game was so funny to me. Progress is alright. It's kind of hard. It requires a bit more grinding than I'm used to in a JRPG, it seems. And the battles are pretty tactical, but I'm enjoying it overall. Like, I like the story as well. And the music isn't bad. Maybe we should heal Jensen. Does it really? That makes a lot of sense. They probably just did all like the capture on the same person. Ooh. Like all the motion capture and stuff were all just done by him. Blair.
Okay.
Henry, that's his name, that name now. Magic only. Got it. Oh, cookie dough successor Kirito. So magic is the key, so until then we'll just have these to become world-class healers. You'll throw a healing herb. You know, throw a mana herb at yourself. Ooh, snickerdoodle cookie dough. Oh, well now you have me craving it. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Which girls, Kirito? Don't kill Jansen. You're gonna kill Cook and Jansen.
History.
Jansen's alive. That's how I know you don't care about me, Kirito. Name's Seth. Well, that's this lady's name is Seth as well. There's two girls on the screen, Kirito. There's two. Oh, son of a biscuit face, Mac. We don't have time for this. Ah, yeah, Seth is a pretty common man's name. But it can also be a lady name. Throw this. And then you, since you have magic, so you can get an all shield on us. And all you can do is just cast the magic at him and hope he dies. Or throw a sleep at him. Yeah, sleep.
Okay.
Oh, the awesome fluffy hair. Agreed. I think she's cool. I'm gonna always have her in the party if I can. Yeah, she's kind of dressed like your remake of the Dragon's Crown character. Oh no, you're fine. I don't ever keep track of anybody's name in video games. I gave up on that long ago. Many moons ago. I'll throw a flare bomb at him. That's pretty neat. So just, I guess, do Zephyr. Jansen, you really need some MP. Yeah, the girl in yellow. I'm certainly gonna keep her in the party. The magic Zephyr. Use spell, more flare.
Okay.
Oh, Suikoden. Yeah, there's like 100 and something stars in that game. Yeah, her name is Seth. He's dead. No, he's not.
Okay.
Staying alive. Mm, 109, that's what it is. I should know that. I'm the one playing through Suikoden right now. I should totally know that. She might need to stay down. Spell. Heal Seth. No, heal Jensen. Oh, that's cool. Suikoden has some interesting art, the end game stuff. I sometimes forget when the first one came out. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Let Mac free. No more bad guys, please. It's a little drippy sound they're making. A little drippy drip. Oh, that must be nice, Kirito.
Mac!
I don't get anything for being cute.
Cook! Oh, you dummy! Sorry. Don't you know how sad it would have made Mom if you died? Yeah, I know. Why'd you go alone? How come you didn't tell me? Because, Cook, you're always so cranky when someone wakes you up.
All right, Kuro, have a good sleep, my
Sorry,
friend.
But still, I wanted to show Mom those flowers. I thought if I came here, I could meet her. I wanted to talk to her. You can't do that. Mom's dead. You won't ever see her again.
Thanks, Kirito.
Tell me, Kyle, when someone dies, what happens to their soul? Do you know? You lived a long time. Haven't you ever seen anything?
No, I haven't. When people die, they just go away. If there's any place a soul would go, it's in your memories. People you remember are with you forever. Lyrim will continue to live on in our memories. And that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's return these flowers to where they belong.
Oh, man, what is it this time?
Oh, come on.
It feels different than the spirit that attacked Mac.
Well, not to me.
The other one felt evil. But this is different. It's warm, tender. It's almost tranquil.
You two get back.
Mac, come here.
Yes.
What?
What is it?
Flowers.
What is this? Incredible. It's a miracle. This is a miracle.
It's Mom. Yeah, Mom's here. I know she's here.
It's a complicated Kirito.
She felt us. Mom, look. We're doing fine, Mom.
Mom, I'm gonna go find Grandma.
I'm gonna grow strong like Kine.
It's warm. The warmth of her soul. Liram's brought us a miracle, Kine.
Miracle. Always keep you in our thoughts, Lyra.
I know the music's good. Yo, I have to change discs. What year is this? How about now to still do this? Would you like to save your game first? Heck yeah, because it's been a minute since I've changed the disc. Save. Oh, this is not it. This is disc 2 of this. There's 4 discs in this game. We have completed 1. So this looks like this. Okay. Sure. I know, right, Lodi? It's pretty cool. It brings back to the old times of when games had like multiple discs like this. It's wild to me. Oops. Well, I'm playing on an Xbox One S, and it's backwards compatible, so it's a 360 game to begin with. An Xbox 360 game, and it's available to play for backwards compatibility. Pretty neat. You know what game I actually really enjoy too is State of Decay. So maybe I don't need to actually change the disc. Maybe I'll just start and see what happens. I wonder if that was like a thing that they just set out to do. What if I can just keep playing with the first disc? Because I guess the whole game might get downloaded, maybe. That would make the most sense, actually. Let's see what happens. Close. There we go. Or maybe I've wasted my time. I like that sheep. The pensive sheep. Oh, mech battles. Well, you mean the me. Me is the one that would like that. Okay, let's load and see they'll just start as disc 2. That's a whole farm friends, a whole farm friend family. Sweet, didn't have to change the disc. Don't you dare say insert disc 2 though. I like the Robin Hood one, the last one. So we just had a beautiful moment up here, and I guess now just time to go. Yeah, that boy. That's a good sheep. A little sheep.
Cook, I feel kind of weird.
Because you're a possessed little kid.
Are you getting all strange again?
Yup.
Be okay, Mac. Calm down. Your power won't do bad things anymore.
What? You know about this?
It's weird. This strange power is moving inside of me.
Oh, because mechs are the best thing in the world.
Eastern tribe. Don't worry about it.
They represent the embodiment of complete accessibility. It doesn't matter if you have no legs. You can be Professor Xavier in a motherfucking mech. A motherfucking mobile suit.
The Eastern tribe coexists with the forest. They both respect and fear it. They revere and live so closely with the forest that they gain special powers from it.
Isn't the Eastern Tribe the people who started the war 500 years ago?
Do Armored Core 4 on PS3.
But why me?
You were possessed by the Crimson Forest, which still holds the remnants of the Eastern tribe's spirit. Because of that, the power of the Eastern tribe now resides within you, Mac.
Power of the Eastern Tribe.
Makes a blessing to me.
That's not true. I'm sure it'll come in handy. You should be thankful, Mac.
So this is gonna be weird. Yeah, Armored Core 4 is good. That's the I own that one as well. I could stream that a little bit at some point if you want to check it out before you make any investment in getting it. So it looks like in this game what we're gonna end up doing is hanging out with these kids, and time's gonna progress. We'll probably end up seeing them get older. It's a little weird.
Good for you, Mac. I wish I could get it. You don't suppose the Crimson Forest would possess me too, would it?
We don't really need any more possessed children. Gonna put that out there. What's this way? Hey, the treasure chest I forgot. Curse. So somebody can learn curse now. And now we will... Platinum sword. That's such a dope name for a sword. We want to... Skelink. Sklink. So you know what's this? What does Mac have? Power hit. Here we go. Now we're talking. Is your what you learned? Yeah, you're good. Start juicing Mac. Spirit magic. Possessed kids are scary. Oh man, we're gonna learn so much from Mac. Power hit. You know what's gonna happen whenever we start streaming this next time? We're gonna be hanging around this area for a good amount of time, just taking all the skills from this kid. Any enhancement? Nothing equipped. Cook. Good. You could probably stand to do that actually. Earth ring, cool, whatever. Doesn't matter. Critical heal on this lucky when critical hits occur. This actually seems more useful than most. Because it'll happen when critical hits are done rather than just whenever or just whenever it you're in critical state. Thank you, Kirito, for the bits. I appreciate you. It's not necessary, but I appreciate it. Also, you want to play some Monster Hunter today? That's a side question. Just imagine it was a question asked between me and you, and not to the worldwide internet. Spirit power. You're staying on max thing, and Jensen can't learn the spirit stuff. Can you? Does he have a new one though? Yes, so he's got curse and level 3 black magic. There's so much to learn. Like, this game really encourages a nice grind sesh. Yeah, I played on the PC Sky. I do also own it on the PS4 where I put 100 hours into it. And was perfectly happy to start all over again on PC. Yeah. Huh. I'm gonna fight that thing. Sounds good, Kirito.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on!
You get to watch some cutscenes. It takes patience, Sky. It also shouldn't take you 15 minutes. Maybe you just need like that tutorial. Like, yo, let's tutorial it up. Did I take the black ring, magic ring off her? I sure did. Well. Cast some support. Not just defend, it won't matter. What do you have? Try power hit. Yeah, I mean that's what happens, so I think you might have just been looking wrong. Dragon punch that little tree. That's the move, Kirito. Trees probably don't like wind. You just try hitting. You're welcome. But did you look on the map and press the little button that, you know, makes it to where you follow the correct tracks, like when you go into the map and on the bottom left? There we go, get stuck. Give me something. Oh my god, stop failing to steal. 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 Wind. Heal. Try Paris, see if that's strong. Put it on Mac. I mean, if you sort of find a monster, you can open the map, just look right in that bottom left, and then press your little cursor on top of it. Then it'll track it if you've like got enough research on it. It may or may not help. I hated that move in the boss fight, and I hate it now. 104 hit points isn't the worst. Yeah, Kirito has a good amount of patience until she does not. Cook learned level 3 white magic. Mac learned counter. Yeah, I was like, yeah, just the raging does happen. Give me that. She gets notably salty.
Guess we have no choice.
Yeah, we'll leave ME2 alone. I still don't understand why you played on hard difficulty, but again, like you said, we'll leave it alone. Earth. Minimal salt. Let's do wind. 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 I still didn't put that ring on, so heal. And spirit magic shadow. Go ahead and hit me. Salty pockets and hearts. You didn't mess up the ending. Just got a different one than you wanted. It's a happy accident. So it looks like Kaim's magic is not as strong as Seth's, which I need to remember for the rest of my life playing this game. Sky, again, you know, do you? You know, I take that back. I respect the fact that you platinum hunt. I'm glad to know somebody that does that. I'm proud of you, Scott. Proud to be your friend. Don't hammer me, bro. Oh, wow. We felt that one, didn't we? Yeah. I'm like up to whatever percent is the necessity that required for me to complete. Percent. Welcome back, Snuzzy. You come back here with Zephyr.
Okay.
I never insult your trophies or your activity. I just comment, say like, I like it. To support our friend, man. I respect every trophy. I press F to pay respect every single time I see you out there doing the thing, getting those trophies, Sky. Let's see if he gets this off. Nah, he's not. Oh, he knocked it right out.
Oh, that was easy.
Time learned critical heal. That's good, because we might need to critical heal very soon. What do we got here? Cubic music score 2. Don't even know what that is. Yeah, I really do wish that there was something that we could all do together. I mean, even if it's not like synchronously, like something asynchronous that we could all work on together and build. It's like if Animal Crossing was multiplayer or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I would have really appreciated that. Because I remember I had to watch that once in playing Yakuza 0, I believe. And I didn't know where else to find it. I was like, how do I find that very special area? I know in Yakuza 2, Kiwami 2, there's like a real live video of girls in that one, which threw me off a little bit. Run it back. I should have definitely healed before this.
Okay, here goes.
I'm fighting with children. Nah, actually, we're good without healing. Oh yeah, I'd go to Japan sometime. I hadn't really thought about it, even though I started to like learn Japanese. I never thought about visiting. There's return to us. That's the Korean ladies. I do not discriminate. All the ladies are my friends. Ooh.
Let's go.
Who's Minda? Oh, that's how you get strong. Got it. Code Gios. Gios. You cast some magic. Try fire this time, they probably will hate that. Cook, you go ahead and white magic Zephyr. You use your skill to wall up. He's got some good abilities. Roblox style. The one Roblox styled. I had a Roblox style woman fetish. Ooh, girl, you got like 45 polygons. It's weird, but only sometimes. Stacked like a blockhouse. Oh, good. That's hard facts right there. Hard facts. Just to see Talented loves Roblox ladies. I live in that truth then. Baby got block. Oh my gosh. Punch the heck out of this thing, man. I haven't seen that video. I hope it's Roblox related. I'm trying to see some stuff after this stream. Kaim, you're the worst at thievery. But no. Chicken blocks. But no, it's funny. People do think that like I must be like smooth in real life. That is just not. That is not the case. I am pretty much exactly the same as you see me right now all the time. As you can see, I don't exactly smooth sensuality. I just goof them up constantly. Hit this one. Oh, whoa, Sky, you already know that I didn't even know memeing became a verb. Or that to meme or memeing, the Jared version of meme is a verb, and that's a thing you can do at people. It's a lot, man.
That was very fun.
Yeah, goof 'em up. You know, goof 'em up. Like, I can't even continue the goof I was gonna make. This rate of battles, man. It's a lot of them. I said earlier that there weren't many, then I was lying and wrong. No. I disagree with this fight. This attempt to flee failed. This attempt to flee failed. Yeah, neat. Thanks, Sky. Well, apparently fleeing isn't an option. You're gonna hit wind on this dude. You're going to do a spell to heal Mac. And Mac, you're gonna do a thing to wall up the whole gang. Perfect. Doom, that 234 didn't enjoy that at all, did you, buddy? Soft hit. I'm starting to get a little strong out here. So wall boosts up my overall gauge too. Interesting. So Kime, do the wind. You do some stealing. You do some winding. You do some healing. And you go ahead and see what combo does. Oh, don't you start. Oh, there it is. That's the ability that that we need to get on Kime. Somebody's about to die. Seriously? Try watching it muted. I'll do that. Wind you. Oops, defend you. You go ahead and combo again. Die. There we go. $432. There we go, little kid. Talking about sexual stuff. You don't think I can hear sexual stuff from my two Pierre? I would like to save. Well, actually, not yet. Let's do a little bit of Justin. Oh yeah, welcome home, Mr. JRPG. Give him that combo move. We want that. You've learned to concentrate. You've learned level 3 white magic will be good. Yeah, we're gonna have so much stuff to learn here. I don't know what to say. That's up to you. Fair enough. A jamming ring inflicts significant damage on mechanical enemies. Magic ring. I should have had that earlier. Mysterious perfume. One more would have been nice. Yeah, these rings are going to be crucial. instead of... Boosh. Well, everybody, we did it. 2 more hours of Lost Odyssey. What a time to be alive. So, as usual, thank you Stardust and Kirito for the bits. It is greatly appreciated. I'm going to be hitting up this Monster Hunter to this, so that's exciting for me. Anybody that wants to join in. Maybe I'll make a voice channel in the Discord. Maybe. But, I'll probably just go to Kirito's if she's playing. Anyway, that's internal conversation. But otherwise, thank you all again for joining me. It's been a real pleasure. I'm going to bug everyone on Discord probably. Air Monster Hunter PC. Yeah, man, it's 2 hours. But again, like I said, thank you all for hanging with me. It's really fun. This game is good. If you have the opportunity to get it and play it, you should. There's a lot of customization available, and it's a bit grindy, but the music